Ladies and gentlemen, another day where we have the occasional issue. I see it works better when I say it like that.
Yeah, that sounds nicer.
Have the occasional issue with video. But welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful July 6th, this gorgeous Thursday, July 6th. Hope everybody got through the holiday weekend all swimmingly and probably did all kinds of swimming and barbecuing and having a good time. We've got the ladies here from, all right, well, I'm not, it's the IECC and SBDC Business and Industry, right?
The IECC College of Business and Industry and the SBDC, which is underneath the College of Business.
Underneath.
Yes, yep, we're a part, small part.
I'm going to cheat and use the letters
Perfect,
as much as
acronyms.
And I didn't even ask you, Chris, is your name spelled right there? I know Claire's is.
Very close.
What am I missing? Are there two R's?
No, my mom got fancy and capitalized the R, so don't stress.
I'm going to fix it in the first commercial break. How's that sound? But we're going to talk today about a wide variety of the things going on in the IECC and the SBDC and how they can help you, even if you think, you know, Bruce, you're talking about college. What does that have to do with me? Au contraire, right, ladies?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of things that we're going to talk today about and get you up to speed, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. Again, this is Thursday, July 6th. Let's take a look at what is going on in and around your neighborhood today. I looked and looked and looked. Couldn't find a ton of stuff going on here on Thursday, July 6th, but I found something up here in Flora at the Clay County Hospital, going from this morning until 4 o'clock today. It is a big old scrub sale. The Clay County Hospital Auxiliary sponsoring the scrub sale today in the conference room at the Clay County Hospital. All proceeds will benefit the hospital auxiliary. Cash, checks, and payroll deductions can all be used. So I guess probably the main customer will be hospital personnel. That makes some sense to me. But that's basically the only thing I could find going on Thursday, July 6th. But there's always national days you can depend on, ladies and gentlemen. And there are two or three today. One of them's really good. I'll tell you the three of them, and you can guess which one I really like the best. This, ladies and gentlemen, is National Hand Roll Day. July 6th ushers in National Hand Roll Day with the freshest flavor and style. This day encourages folks to explore your senses by experiencing one of sushi's culinary pleasures. Japanese sushi hand rolls delight the senses with vibrant color, taste, and texture. Since every delicious hand roll is masterfully designed, a delicate hand roll, the chef presents each one as a work of art. There you go, a few from a couple of years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago. I'm guessing that's got, one of them there has tuna in the middle, looks like shrimp in the top one. Would that be barbecued eel in the right? Or I don't know. Do you guys? Okay, now since I've brought you, since I've gotten you involved, I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, looking at KaRissa's face.
Not a hand roll girl.
This is a no-go for KaRissa. Do you not do sushi or anything at all?
No, I'm probably one of the pickiest eaters.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How about fish at all? Do you do fish?
No.
No fish?
No.
Shrimp?
No, pretty much if it's swam, I'm not going to eat it.
This is, okay, July 6th is one of the worst days of all time for KaRissa down there. I'm sorry to see that. What do you think, Claire?
I love sushi. Yeah, I
love sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, so was I right? What do you think here? So that's shrimp on top.
I'm not sure
tuna
about
on the bottom in the middle.
Right.
That's got to be a barbecue eel on the right side, doesn't it?
I don't know that I've ever had barbecued eel.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I would.
And that'd be salmon on the left, I guess, right?
I would try them all. I think I'm actually not a huge shrimp person, but I like the tuna and the
Yeah, I would I'd probably knock those out too.
Yeah.
And I feel and I don't feel bad in saying that the seaweed, it's healthy.
Yeah.
And
We're super healthy people, right?
we're tremendously healthy people. Just look at me anyway. You can recognize the health all over the place. And actually, I'm certain KaRissa's very healthy too, as she probably doesn't have nearly the level of mercury poisoning that
The rest of us do.
Claire and us are enjoying right now. So yeah, that's today, ladies and gentlemen, National Hand Roll Day. By the way, this started from the Sushi Nozawa group, or the group behind it. They started this back in 2014 on the belief that the experience of eating hand rolls is truly something special and worthy of its own day. So there you go, folks. Easy thing to do. Now, all right. So you think, Bruce, you're just going to give us garbage hand rolls. Well, what? There's got to be something better. Yeah, I kind of saved the best one for second. Ladies and gentlemen, July 6th, also National Fried Chicken Day. In the United States, July 6th, chicken lovers across the country recognize National Fried Chicken Day by feasting in nearby restaurants, their homes, or an outdoor picnic. Scottish immigrants brought their tradition of deep frying chicken in fat to the southern United States after its introduction to the American South. Fried chicken soon became a staple over time. Cooks added seasonings and spices to enrich the flavor of the best comfort food. All right, this is from the poet Maya Angelou. The best comfort food will always be greens, cornbread, and fried chicken. I must admit, I'm guessing Maya Angelou is also known for other sayings.
I was going to say, I actually got in trouble for a fact check on Facebook the other day.
It wasn't that one, was
no,
it?
it wasn't. But in my head, I was like, man, I hope he fact checked that. Did Maya Angelou actually say that?
I got to tell you, folks, there's a way I can do that, and we're going to talk about it here in a little bit.
Yeah.
This little AI type of thing that we're going to talk about. So, yeah, I can do a little fact checking. I'm not entirely unable and unwilling. By the way, how about this one? This was from Minnie Jackson in the film The Help, pardon me. Fried chicken just tends to make you feel better about life. So I would certainly enjoy the fried chicken from that lady, but maybe not the pie.
Yeah. Are you a fried chicken?
I will eat fried chicken.
Okay.
If you're not eating fish, you kind of have to eat fried chicken, right? Or at least chicken of some kind.
Yes.
I will eat fried
Wonderful.
chicken.
There you go. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Actually, I like to bring 3 of these to you every day. Folks, you know that if you've watched the show before, you realize that I enjoy bringing 3. I couldn't find a third one that I liked here on July 6th, so I chose one for the week. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Nude Recreation Week. The week after the 4th of July is Nude Recreation Week, and as in the United States, this day offers a way for folks to shred stress while exploring naturism. In other words, naked. If this natural week is for you, the recommended finding maybe a secluded spot to celebrate. I'm not going to ask you guys. I've asked you about the fried chicken. And I asked you about the sushi. I'm not going to ask you if you're going to celebrate nude recreation. That would just be wrong and off-putting. And I'm trying not to be that way. However, I will say, by the way, this was started a long time ago, come to think of it. Nude Recreation Week started back in, I've got it here. Now, see, I didn't fact check this.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in trouble. Eugene Cowan and Lee Backendall created Nude Week in the 1970s. And in 1978, National Nude Weekend was born. And that's why I'm bringing this up, because flat in the middle of Nude Recreation Week, you also have International Skinny Dip Day.
Okay.
Which is going to be this Saturday. So I wanted to make sure that
Everyone knew about that.
That's exactly right. I want to make sure everybody knew what was going on this weekend. I'm looking to help, ladies and gentlemen. I am looking to help folks. And I mean, I've skinny dipped when I was born, for crying out loud, and a couple of times since then.
Yeah.
So no, if you're looking for a day and a reason to celebrate, right there you go. It's Skinny Dipping Day on Saturday. This Saturday is the second Saturday in July. So there you go. Also, like I said, part of Nude Recreation Week. What else is going on today? I tell you what, you want to see some television? What's on TV? Today at 1 o'clock, 1:10 p.m. as a matter of fact, the Cubs are at the Brewers. Marcus Stroman versus Freddie Peralta. St. Louis Cardinals at 5:40 against Miami at Miami. Jack Flaherty versus Yuri Perez. That's on Fox Sports 1 tonight. Not Bally. It's Fox Sports 1, Channel 610. At 7:10, Toronto is at Chicago. The White Sox, Yusei Kikuchi versus Dylan Cease. That's on Channel 643, NBC Sports Chicago. And finally, Major League Baseball's got a game late tonight. The Mets at the Diamondbacks. Carlos Carrasco versus Ryan Nelson. And that's what's going on. Over there, that's KaRissa Miller. Right here, that's Claire Vaughan. We are going to get you all smartened up here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey today. You stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I'm Dr. Eric Pikus. I'm a general practice physician here at CRHPC, and I work at the Clay Medical Center in Flora. One of the things that I love about working for CRHPC is the fact that it's a federally qualified healthcare center. And that means that we can take care of any patient, whatever the case may be. We don't have to worry about their financial situation. And I love the fact that we can take care of anybody that needs our help. So no matter what care somebody needs, we're going to give them the best possible care available without judgment.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My name is Bruce Dickey, joined over here by Claire Vaughan and KaRissa Miller. How are you ladies doing this morning?
We're doing good. You know, it's like I told her on the way over, Monday that's a Wednesday after a holiday. It's like I felt like I needed to drink my Diet Coke, maybe a coffee on the way over, liven up a little bit.
Get a donut or five, you know, something whatever will fire you up. And KaRissa, you bebopped up here just fine and dandy, though, I guess.
Well, you know.
She doesn't even drink coffee.
Good for you. I don't either. I'm with you on
Wow.
this. Yeah.
It's like, how do you guys just wake up in the morning?
Caffeine is a bad thing.
Back to that, picture of health I was talking about.
I'm eating, I don't eat caffeine and I'm eating fish. So, so I'm tremendously healthy. Don't I look it? All right. No. Okay. Tell me all about, they are up here with the IECC and the SBDC Business Industry. First question. What the heck are all those letters? What are we talking about here
So the SBDC stands for Small Business Development Center, and it's actually a nationwide network that helps small businesses, which is 500 employees or less.
Okay.
And we help with like one-on-one advising. So regardless if you're a new business, if you have a business idea, if you are an existing business that's just needing help with marketing or with, anything, like we just help advise you and kind of make sure you're getting all the regulations that you need and laws. And if you have questions about accounting, we can refer you to different accountants in the area, that type of thing.
Is the Small Business Development Center part of the SBA or what is it?
It's actually funded, through the SBA. And
Small Business Administration.
Yep, it's
I
funded
do
through
remember
that. And through host organizations. So
Okay.
IECC is our host organization.
Illinois
So-
Eastern Community College.
Yes, yep, and it's, under the College of Business and Industry. So together, we really focus on just helping small businesses in our area through workshops, through training, through one-on-one advising. It's a lot of fun, and I'm passionate about small business, so that's kind of how I got into this. And, thinking back to when I was in high school, I never thought that I could be a small business owner.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Times have changed,
Yeah.
and really we all can be small business owners.
Sure.
If you have an Airbnb,
Yeah.
you have
we'll get
things
into that.
right.
We're
You have
gonna
things
talk
that
about
you need to
Airbnbs.
do. So
How did the colleges get involved? How did the IECC get involved with it, KaRissa?
Well, with the college, the Division of Business and Industry, wrote a grant in order to be a host of
Okay.
a small business development center.
Okay.
So the business, Sharmila, the Dean of Business and Industry, saw that there was a need in our
Right.
district. So our Small Business Development Center works with all 4 of the colleges. And
Okay.
we will hold hours throughout the month to service the whole area.
Okay, so you're based in Fairfield.
Yes.
Okay, but you're going to hold hours at each, at Mount Carmel, at Alney, at Robinson.
Our actual Small Business Development Center has an office at West Richland Center, the
Okay.
Terry L. Bruce West Richland Center.
Formerly Noble Grade
High
School.
school.
Yeah.
High school, grade school and high school.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But there will be hours that will be held at each college.
Oh, okay, well, that makes it very simple then, doesn't it? How long ago did you guys start that? How long ago did the IECC, well, let me rephrase the question.
yep.
When did the Small Business Development Center and the IHSA start doing classes in the area, that kind of thing?
So starting last March 2022, we actually started as a satellite office, and we were under SIC. Let me throw in some more acronyms for you.
Okay, now, every time you throw in these acronyms, I'm going to come up, Southeastern Illinois College?
Yes, Southeastern Illinois
Okay, that's in
College.
like Carmi, right?
It's in Harrisburg.
In Harrisburg,
Yep.
okay.
Yep, so we started as a satellite office and just kind of, we knew there was a need for it.
Yeah.
But, Sharmila really went out there, worked out a deal with SIC where we could be funded through their grant.
Okay.
And just kind of get our feet wet. And we really focused on the Fairfield area during that 9-month
Right.
interim.
During the initial
Right.
part of it.
Yep. And then, then once we got our own grant in January, it's the IECC SBDC, so that's when we really started focusing on the entire area, which includes Flora, Mount Carmel, Robinson, Alney. So anyways, and we started doing trainings back in March, but we've really started hitting it hard these past couple of months because we're getting our staffing filled up.
You're getting your staffing.
Yes, we're getting people there to help. I've been so lucky with the SBDC, have KaRissa's help through the College of
Right.
Business and Industry, Sharmila, Cameron Ireland, he helps with marketing. It's been a team effort, and we've just hired a director.
Okay.
Her name is Michelle, and she's based out of Alney.
Michelle
and-
what?
Brooks.
Yeah, I
Brooks, okay.
was saying Banks in my head, and I was like, that is not right.
Don't worry. She probably will. She's
not gonna watch this,
Will
no.
apologize to her in advance, just like I've apologized to KaRissa and her mother. I'm going to apologize to KaRissa's mother for not getting the spelling
names
correct.
right, yeah.
I feel terrible about it. Well, it sounds like it's going to be or it is an ongoing start of a nice program. I will. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and actually show you some of the classes, folks, that are coming up here eventually and soon with the IECC and the SBDC. I was right?
Yes, you did good.
Yeah,
You
the
did good.
IECC and the SBDC. We're going to talk about some of the particular classes that they have coming up and going on, and we'll do that here when we return. We're going to answer the question from Office Space. What is it you say you do here? That's what we're going to do here when we return on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after this. Stick around.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mud hole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Don't worry, the microphone's not on until I turn them on.
I'm like, he's still talking.
Whatever. We had a bit of a technical issue before the show that you don't even know about. You wouldn't have known if I hadn't told you. So, but it kind of cut out the amount of time that I get to give the guests the rundown on how this works. When my mic's hot, they're all hot.
Right.
Just put it that
Okay,
way.
I
When
assume,
my mic's hot, they're all hot. Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep it that way. Wonderful people here. KaRissa Miller down there. Claire. I just about said Claire Vaughan.
Claire who?
I was going to say Claire Simpson.
Oh.
You've never have been a Simpson
I
for
never
crying out loud.
I never have.
But
That's
she
my
is
mom's.
a Simpson.
Yeah,
Her
that's my
mother's a Simpson. Was a Simpson. All kinds of different
I'm not
things.
offended by it whatsoever. I was just like,
Claire
what?
Simpson. Good grief. But they are here from the IECC and the SBDC, Business and Industry folks, and the Small Business Development Center. And we are going to, you've got things going on, including starting today, right? On the 6th.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me what's going on here today.
So today at Wabash Valley College, we are hosting the Adult Mental Health First Aid,
Okay.
which is taught by Carrie Dagg, and
Okay.
she has a great passion for this class. It is made, or actually it was started in Australia and then adapted throughout the world, and it is meant to create create first responders for mental health and teach people the signs and symptoms of mental illness challenges
Yeah.
and substance use challenges.
Have you taken the class?
I have.
Do you, okay, tell me a little bit about it. I mean, I've got your tweets there that talk a little bit about it. Can you tell me, how do you spot an issue? Because, I mean, for most of us, I'm assuming, at least me personally, I just never think of that for somebody.
So in the class, it goes over signs and symptoms that you might see in a coworker, changes that you might see in their behaviors, things you might look for in common depression.
Like a sleep type of issue maybe or something?
Just changes you might see in how they act or interact with you or different
Right.
individuals, how they react in common settings and things like that. It's like evidence-based. It also goes through and shows you different videos and has exercises that you work your way through that shows how you can react and have hard conversations.
So this is a full day. This is 8:30 to 4:30 today. And it's in Mount Carmel. If you're watching, hopefully you're watching this online, maybe a little bit in advance of this, if you can probably still get there. But what's the best way? I see the sign-up form there, but is there a phone number or someplace else that folks can go maybe to sign up for these kinds of things?
You can use the QR code to sign up, and you could also call the IECC Business and Industry number, which is 847-927-618.
That's out of Fairfield then, right? 847 number. Okay, I didn't know if that was moved up to Noble as well.
You can still call the 847 number.
Okay. And the thing is, we're going to talk about several of these classes today, but I'm just asking about this one because you know more about it. How many of these classes that we're talking about have you taken, by the way?
I haven't taken all of them, but I've been essential in helping set them up, so I do know a little bit about all of them.
Hey, that's great. My golly, KaRissa, that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one is today, and it's an 8-hour class. Not all these classes are that long, are they?
No, not all of them.
Are they vary for the most part? Are we going to find 8-hour ones, or for the most part 1 hour or 5 hour? What's typical?
I'd say about half and half, wouldn't you, Claire?
Yeah, I think more if it's just college and business and industry, typically they're all-day classes, they're more in-depth, they're actually giving you certificates and that type of thing.
Right.
Whereas the SBDC is more like an hour, 2 hours, and we're going to just focus on one aspect.
Particular item.
Right, and we're not going to, if you're focusing on like, say, marketing, for example,
Right.
we can't cover all of marketing or
Right,
your brain will
yeah.
explode, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's focus on one little aspect of it, and then we'll maybe do a series.
All right. This is a good one. I didn't look close enough other than for the dates. I don't know if this would be small business or if this would be more of a college-oriented, but really, the Fast Track CDL seems to me a wonderful necessity, certainly in this day and age. Even though they're talking about driverless vehicles, that's a long way off.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the Fast Track Class A CDL stuff. Who's got this?
The Fast Track CDL class is, that one is out of Fairfield.
Okay.
And what you do with that is you independently study and get your permit, your CLP, and then
Okay.
you come and contact the Frontier, and then we will set you up with the 60 hours drive time with the instructor, and they will go over the theory and the checks that you have to do with the truck and stuff like that with the instructor, and do the drive time with you.
This makes, okay, now, I was wondering. I was wondering about the 8-hour and 1 hour classes. CDL, you don't want an 8-hour class. You're going to want a lot more time to be involved with that. And this is a nice, when does this start? When is this?
With that, you're going to, once you contact us, we will
Okay.
set you up we have drive times available 7 days a week.
There's no
And so-
particular
yes,
time.
Right.
Work
are
around your schedule.
Yeah, we are working to have a set schedule of those. So right now we are setting those up as you contact us that you have the
Who's your instructor, by the way? Do you mind me asking?
There are three.
There are three of them?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is all of this is this particular one out of Fairfield, or is it going to be at the different campuses as well?
No, this one is just out of Fairfield.
Okay, because you've got the great big building back in the back, right?
Right. The semis parked back behind.
The semis parked back there?
What is that? The workforce development.
Workforce. I was going to call it Sanyo, and it hasn't been.
Yeah, it hasn't been that in a long
It's
time.
Sanyo in about 40 years. Ladies and gentlemen, if you hadn't realized it, I'm old.
But healthy.
But healthy.
That's right.
Yes, exactly right. Old
I
and
remember
terrifically
Sanyo.
healthy. Do you
Yeah.
remember
I do.
Sanyo?
I do.
I do
Oh,
not.
That's good. You don't?
No, I do not.
Oh, now you're making me all. You're really
I feel old
tearing me
too.
But that's the key. I mean, I guess back to the CDL, the key is the driving time, isn't it? You have to have a good professional driving time to be a good driver.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want people on the road if they're not. How about, all right, that one was kind of long-termish.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 60-hour. This one,
Right.
next one I've got isn't quite that longish a
Right.
term. You tell me, and I think it's you. I think it's you, Claire. Tell
Yep.
me about the Airbnb class, and it's set for July 13th.
Yes, July 13th, we are doing an Airbnb class titled So You Want to Be an Airbnb Host. And that's going to be at Alney Central College in the banquet room from 5 to 6.
Okay,
So
that's
just
a 1 hour class.
Yeah, just a quick hour kind of going over how to set up your Airbnb and how to make make it stand out on
Mm-hmm.
Airbnb, what you should price it, comparisons in the area, that type of thing, and just kind of an open forum for people to ask questions.
Now,
Because
who's-
does it cost money? Does it,
Well, he must. I mean,
Right.
now who's the presenter for this one?
Myself. Me,
It is
myself,
you.
and I. It's me, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
One would ask, have you ever run a Airbnb?
I have set one up before for a client.
Okay.
And so now I'm an expert.
Yeah, there you are.
No, I have set one up and I've done a lot of research on it, and just with my marketing background
Sure.
and stuff, I feel like it's kind of goes hand in hand. It's
Yeah.
basically you're promoting a business, whether you think that is one or not.
I mean, you are.
You
That's
are.
exactly what you're doing.
How are you going to stand out against all the other listings, because they are popping up everywhere?
Yeah.
But if you want to be an Airbnb host, like now is the time to do it. With the solar eclipse coming in 2024, we don't have a whole lot of hotels in the area,
No.
and a lot of people like to stay in Airbnbs as opposed to a hotel, so they can have their own space if they're staying for a week or so.
That's the
So-
interesting thing to me, and from the name of it, it's basically bed and breakfast,
Right.
But I'm guessing 95% of Airbnbs are no longer
Right.
They're
No.
maybe 100%.
It's just a
are not bed
short-term
and
rental,
breakfast.
right? A lot of times they'll have, and we'll talk about that, types of amenities you should provide. So Airbnb has a list of what should be provided,
And
but
what they're providing as well as what they expect.
what they expect you to. But, you know, if you have a coffee, make sure you have a coffee maker. If you make sure you have coffee there for them, you know, just what's going to make people, one, love your Airbnb, choose your Airbnb, two, love your Airbnb, and maybe want to come back.
Three,
So,
come
right,
back.
come back.
Yeah.
So, and that's, as a whole, great for our area as well, because, I mean, can you imagine getting tourism in our area? Like, I had so much fun at this small town that I went and stayed at in the middle of southern Illinois, or central Illinois.
Just
And
north
I
of
wanna
Shawnee, for crying out
Yeah,
loud.
I want to go back because I had such a great time. So that's kind of the overall goal, too.
We've got numerous more classes that we're going to be talking about here along with KaRissa and Claire. They are here with the IECC and the SBDC groups, and we'll come right back after these. We're talking to you about some more stuff that we've got going on. Back right after these on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back in a sec. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big. This is a longer story than that than I had right now.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Guests today: KaRissa Miller down there and Claire Vaughan right here. We are talking about the Illinois Eastern Colleges and the Small Business Development Center. How they have classes, how they've put together classes to help you learn how to do various things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a wide variety, isn't it? Why did we get such a wide variety? I'm kind of surprised that there's no real concentration on stuff.
We really want to incorporate every small business. We don't want to just cater to retail merchants or, pick on one, because there are so many different small businesses. Like I said, we can, in the Small Business Development Center, we can help anyone with 500 employees or less.
Right.
So it's not just a mom and pop place.
Yeah.
The College of Business and Industry itself really has no limit. They like to help the big manufacturers or that type of stuff. So it's really just trying to be all encompassing. And yeah, this one may not apply to you, but don't worry, our next
Something
one will.
will.
Right?
Yeah.
So
speaking of that, and I don't know which one of these are dealing with it, because you probably couldn't read my writing.
I got it. I got to pull
this
it up.
one's you?
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know if this one was you or not.
Yeah.
There's one coming up in mid-July, and this is perfect for small business, educational group.
Yes.
How to start a business.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I suspect this is an hour. Okay, now this is an hour long. I guess you could probably go a little longer than that.
Yes. Yes. But this is a really good introductory meeting. So, if you have an idea for a business and you just aren't sure where to start, we're going to go over every single aspect of starting that small business in Illinois, because, I didn't know where to start. Do I need to have an LLC? Do I need to file, something with the state of Illinois? Do I need to file something locally? So it really just covers all the aspects of it. And yeah, we fly through it pretty quick. We do have time for questions, but it also helps us kind of build our clientele, right? So you have more questions, sign up with us.
You're putting this one on as well?
Yes, yep. And we're doing this one at Wabash Valley College in the Applied Arts Building.
Which one is that?
I'm actually not sure which one is the applied arts, but
I'm trying. I got to tell you, I feel terrible when you put me on the campus of Wabash. I know where the gym is.
yeah, that's honestly better than
I can
what I
find
know.
the gym, and I used to be able to find the doggone radio station back.
You can't even do that.
I don't think I can do that.
I could
now.
phone a friend. My dad went to college there, so hey, Dad, help me.
I know where the pool was.
I don't know if they care about that. What we know, KaRissa. But that is cool, though.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is by no means with only an hour. By no means is this going to be an all-encompassing.
Right. So the way it works in the SBDC is we have clients who sign up with us, but it's no cost advising. So this kind of helps them kind of get an idea in their head of, do I want to proceed with this? What other questions do I have? Then we could get them signed up as a client and proceed to help them get their business started. And we help people, like I said, all the way through if they've been in business for 50 years and there's
Right.
something that they need to update their, point of sale system.
Right.
All right, contact us and let's figure out a game plan, see how we can help you get that figured out. So
way to make-
technology or
Way
cost
to
or
improve and make your systems work better.
Yes, right.
Make your systems work better for you. That makes a ton of sense.
Work smarter.
I've got a little summary here. I don't know if we want to see this. This is kind of what's
Okay.
going on, and we're going to talk about the last three of these here. And actually, I don't have the film. Tell me what active listening is.
So the active listening training is an all-day training, and it's with Carrie Dag as well.
Okay.
It's geared originally for a social work aspect,
Right.
but it could be anybody because everybody listens, correct? And
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
exactly.
She saw that joke coming a mile away.
I was going to say, how can I sign my husband up?
But in today's world, we
Yeah.
could all improve our skills. in
100%,
listening.
yeah.
Sure.
But when before I started in September, I worked with Career Development Center.
Okay.
And as that, I was a QIDP, which is a Qualified Intellectual Disabilities Professional.
Okay.
And you have to have 12 hours of continuing education a year.
Okay.
So with this, it's a set of series that you can get
Really?
some
So,
of those hours.
so this is more than just the one, I guess, is
Yeah,
what you're
Carrie
telling
and I
me.
want to do a series of them throughout the years that they can.
This is going to be 8 hours that day. Now, would
Yes.
all 8 hours there
They-
count to your continuing education?
7 of them.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotta
We'll
have
go-
lunch.
Yeah, we gotta let you eat.
Gotta eat.
so that you can concentrate on listening.
I suspect that having a full belly kind of helps you listen a little bit better, right? Is that
Yeah.
one of? Are you one of the docents for this? Are you a teacher for this too?
Well, I don't.
Or is it just Carrie?
I'm going to be there to help. Carrie's
Okay.
going to be the one that's instructing.
What's
so.
the food?
Well, we haven't talked about that
Are
yet.
you bringing your own, or do people bring their own lunch?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
You don't want me to cook. I can guarantee that. I can make a mean salad.
I was
though.
just getting ready to say, she whips up a mean salad.
Oh, wow, now that's cool. Well, yeah, but just don't ask you to make fish.
That's right.
I tell you what, let's do. We're going to take our final quick break. We're going to come back. We've got all kinds of more classes to talk about with the ladies as joined here by KaRissa Miller and Claire Vaughan, and we're going to come back and talk about all kinds of things right after these words. Stick around.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owners insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
It's just long. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Joined today by KaRissa Miller down there and Claire Vaughan right here. We are talking about the Illinois Eastern Community Colleges and Small Business Development Center, Business and Industry classes that they have going on. I see here on the most of the slides you sent me look like they're from Twitter. Is that right? Or from Facebook?
Our Facebook page, yes.
Or your Facebook page, okay. So if I'm looking for information on this, I go to IECC Business and Industry on Facebook?
That's correct.
The other one there was one with a little different name.
Yeah. Where'd it go?
Yeah. There it is. The Illinois SBDC at IECC. Okay, so I can go there on Facebook or go to IECC Business. So very easy to find, ladies and gentlemen, and very informative. I saw one. I love this. This one. This is really cool. Tell me who's running the drone photography?
That would be Morgan Hinton.
Hinton.
Yes. He is the instructor, the drone instructor for IECC.
This is a two-day event.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing this would most likely be effective for maybe realtors, somebody in realty, right?
Realtors, wedding venues, any fire and rescue, cops.
Really?
Yeah.
I hadn't really thought about that. Yeah. That makes a bit of sense.
Farmers, hunters, they could use it in the fall to, check for deer after they've,
Well, help find them.
Yeah. I didn't know how to say that politely.
Yeah. That's how you say it.
Okay.
Check here, help find them.
Yeah.
Well, that's really, I got to tell you, and there is definitely a skill involved there, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah. Morgan actually did a class at the Fairfield Fire Department and just taught how to fly the drones, and I kind of went and watched for a while. Yeah. And it is very interesting the skill that it takes. It's kind of like a video game kind of thing. Mm-hmm. He actually has a simulator that you use through the computer before he takes them out. And
kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I suspect, and I see that this has a $75 fee, but if you're getting on a simulator, that is worth a lot of money, being able to get on a simulator, especially if you've tried to fly a drone without having been on a simulator.
I've got stories about that. Yeah.
You might, they go away.
Yes.
They catch that wind stream, you don't see them again.
And all you have is a computer watching.
Yeah.
What's that building?
Yeah. Where'd who go?
I guess now will you get how many people are going to sign up for that one, you think? A whole bunch?
Well, we hope a whole bunch.
And then where's this one going to be? Up in
That one's going to be at the West Richland Center.
Okay, up in Noble. Easy to find on the east side of Noble. Okay, well, that's cool. Tell me a little bit about the QuickBook training. Who's got this one and where? Looks like Frontier.
Yep. QuickBooks training is at Frontier, and that one has been just set up for beginner QuickBooks learning.
See, now this almost seems to be, and I'm glad, I'm looking at the date there. I'm glad it's like a couple of days later than how to start a business.
Yeah. Do it, start here,
Yeah.
and then go here, and then go there.
Really, it does make some sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to want the drone training. It isn't really necessary to start the business.
Right.
But the QuickBooks, you might kind of need.
Yes.
Or whatever. Who's teaching the QuickBooks?
That is John Kendall.
Okay. And this one, you say, is at the Frontier Community College. They're at the Workforce Building. That's on the west side or the north side of the campus there. 4 hours, 3. Now what kind of cost are we talking about on all of these? I mean, some of them are different pricing, but you're also on a grant.
Right. A lot of ours that we do through the SBDC, since it is grant funded, we try to do at no cost. Occasionally, we do see that people find more value in something if you charge a fee.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about the drones.
Right.
I mean,
you're going to pay to do that because you want to receive value out of it. So a lot of times the no cost ones that we have, we struggle to get people there.
No kidding.
Yeah. We do, like I said, we do trainings all the time. So we're really just trying to focus on marketing and getting the word out to people and letting them know. But it's either no cost or at cost.
Yeah.
We're not making money off of, the trainings. We're just trying to, pay the people that come and do it and give you some great things to learn, in the process. So
that makes a ton of sense. Makes a ton of sense. Speaking of business one, this one is fascinating to me. Tell me all about the artificial intelligence in small business. And this is going to be up in Robinson, right?
Yes, this is going to be at Robinson at Lincoln Trail College, and Cameron Ireland is going to be hosting that for us, and we're so excited to attend and learn. He's actually the one that taught us really about AI 6 months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And
it's exploding since then.
It's exploding. I mean, he taught us about Chat GPT in the beginning, and from there, it's just really almost gotten out of hand. But one thing we've learned is working with small businesses. Typically, small business owners don't have enough time, right? We're all stretched very thin because you are wearing all of the hats. So AI can really help kind of eliminate the time you're spending on things. It helps you streamline your processes. So Cameron's really going to dive into, you've seen the outline, you probably know better than I, but a variety of different ways that AI can help small businesses.
How long is this one, and what time is it on the 24th?
Let's see. It starts at 5 o'clock on the 24th. And it's in the DeMint Auditorium at Lincoln Trail College.
That one didn't get blown away.
No, that one's still there, thankfully. Yeah. So it's a great auditorium. So, yep.
How long is it going?
5 to 6, just an hour.
Okay.
And we're thinking, so this is the intro.
Yes.
We're hoping to make it a series as well. So you can come and learn with us.
It's just fascinating the variety of uses that are going to be this. And I got to tell you, coming from the world of radio sales, I can imagine that sales representatives may not be writing their own copy anymore.
Right. It can write. I mean, you tell the information that you want to be in there and say, make me sound smart. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make me funny. Make me, and it will output a funny or a smart, whatever you ask for.
That's just fascinating.
It really is.
It's something, and this is one of them, folks, that you're going to kind of need to get ahead of the curve.
Yes, definitely. And it really can be a great tool. AI can kind of be scary because it is.
It's artificial intelligence.
It's scary.
If you've watched The Terminator, you know what happens.
This doesn't end well for any of us. It doesn't have to be scary. can be very helpful.
You just want to make sure you know how to make it work for you.
Yeah.
Get ahead of the game.
Yep.
Speaking of, we got another couple of classes I want to talk about before we let these ladies go. Tell me a little bit about this one. Seems very specific.
So this is food safety.
Oh, okay. That's not at all what I thought. That is entirely not what I thought.
Yeah. So this is for restaurants.
Oh, okay.
Food safety for restaurant managers.
Okay.
This
is kind of that's also kind of a continuing education kind of thing, right, KaRissa?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
yes,
so it is, tell me all about it. It is $71 for in-district all day long on the 31st.
Yes,
what will
and it
one
gives
learn?
you the certification and what you need in order to have the personnel certified in order to handle the food properly in a restaurant.
Well, that's the thing. Most restaurant owners, they've got to certify their own people, right?
Right. Yes.
I mean, it's if you're not certifying your own people, you're going to spend a lot of money and waste a lot of time, and probably in the meantime put out some bad food.
Yeah.
Keep everyone safe.
Yeah.
So, and this is $71, which is a low cost. And people.
I would imagine a full day program like that, if you were going out into an educational setting, is going to cost you a lot more than $71.
Yes, and that all goes on to the business owner. They have to find someone to do it, and so this is just a great class. And Michelle Brooks, who just joined us as our director. She actually owns a restaurant in Olney.
Oh, no kidding.
And so she's kind
Which
of
one?
HVs. Yeah.
Which one?
HVs. It has like old cars as booths. But anyway, she's kind of opened our minds too to be thinking more about the restaurant industry, because food sanitation, that's very important, right?
And people are always looking for a place to eat.
Right. Yeah. They're looking for a place to eat, and that just wasn't really an industry we had focused much on before. Just because we were kind of focusing on the Fairfield area. But anyway, so this has been added, and I think it'll
Tell me about
be a big hit.
I think we've got one or two. I want to make sure we get them all that you've got going now. And you guys can come back anytime and talk about the ones that are coming up later on. But tell me about Safe and Sound. This seems like OSHA.
It is, yes. Actually, this is a conference that we are hosting with IMAC and OSHA at Olney Central College. And so during the day, we have speakers coming in that are going to do updates from OSHA. A speaker that is going to talk about mental health in the workplace, leadership, and then there is going to be a demonstration from Flexline on technology.
I had the OSHA guy on I think last year from Olney Central or from IECC. I'm trying to remember his name. Was it Walker?
This is Dustin Miller, I think.
Maybe in Dustin Miller.
Yeah.
But you got to have a safe workplace.
Right. Yeah.
You got to have a safe workplace, or you're going to get two things. Sued to oblivion, lose a how about three things? Lose your coworker, sued to oblivion, and shut down by the government. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And none of those sound good.
No, those aren't good times.
None of those work out in the end. Well, I got to tell you, ladies, I mean, just looking again at this summary of some of the upcoming training and events, you're going to be very busy over the next 2 months. And this is just the next 2 months, right?
Yeah.
What do we have thought? What are the plans for the autumn? Autumn, you're working.
Yeah. We do this, starting a small business in Illinois. We do that once a month. So that's always going to be on our schedule, and we'll try to move it around across the area. And then, if there's something that you're interested in as a small business owner, contact us and let us know. If you have a question about it, I guarantee you there's other people that do as well. So we like to kind of cater to what people need.
Best way to get a hold of these ladies is to contact what was the 847 number? I didn't write it down.
847-9276.
9276, and they'll be able to steer you in the right direction. KaRissa, thank you so much for being here. I apologize again for the capital R.
Don't worry about it.
And Claire, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Apologize for calling you a Simpson. Folks, thank you so much. If you have more information, if you need more information, you can go online and go to Facebook and go to either the IECC Business and Industry page or the Illinois at SBDC page, and tell you all you need to know. Ladies, thanks so much. See you next time, folks, on Big Talk. Have a great day.